The War Within has some amazing mounts, and this guide will help you collect all the farmable mounts right now. Let's start with Beledars Spawn, a mount which spawns in Hallowfall when the crystal changes to Void. Now this happens on the server time 2, 5, 8 and 11, and Beledar can spawn in a multiple amount of locations. Now handy notes will show you these locations, or you can grab a location script from Wowhead. Now, it will only drop once per day for you, so multiple tunes will help the farm. Next, I want to go to Alunira, because she was one of the longer ones to farm. Alunira is found flying around Kazalgar, but to spawn her, you need to break her shield. Any Isle of Dawn mob will drop a crackling shard, but they are very rare and you need 10 of them, so it takes a while. I farmed these shards while completing the next two mounts, the Meaderbee and Siesbarg. Now the Soaring Meaderbee is one of the easier ones to farm because you just need to collect 900 Drizzling Cinder Pollen, which drops from the elite wolves, bees and sap next to the meter in Isle of Dawn. The vendor can be found near the dungeon who sells other honey focused items. Siesbarg is probably the hypest mount of the expansion, and it will take you a lot of time. First, you need to collect the item Vial of Takata's Blood, which drops from the rare Takatath in City of Threads. This rare sits on a 6-hour respawn timer, however when it spawns there is a dialogue the shadow of the hungering beast moves over the city can appear in the zone to help you know it's alive. Now once you collect these items, it's time to farm the items. And yes, you need to collect a lot. 1500 Nerubian Chitin, 1000 Nerubian Venom, and 500 Nerubian Blood. There is a fast spawning cave in Isle of Dawn, so what I did was kill two birds in one stone, and while I was farming for the Chitin and the Venom, I also had a chance to get the shards for Alunira. Now, the Nerubian Blood cannot drop from these mobs, so I found a follower dungeon for City of Echoes probably the quickest way to farm, about 100 a run. Fishing has never felt so good, and of course there is an achievement every Saturday where you can earn Car the Legend of the Deep. This achievement runs with the event called the Derby, and you can get it by getting the Derby Dash, where you'll need to farm a certain amount of fish in 1 hour. You will need 315 fishing to catch the final fish, but you can complete this over multiple weeks. You can even use multiple tunes to complete this achievement. The next mount is a 5-mount summon, and it's called the Regurgitated Mole of Rains. In the Ring and Deeps, you need to find 5 people to activate 5 different levers at the same time to summon the Lurker. Locations can be found again using handy notes, but I would use Party Finder to search for an active group. Glyphs were collected in Dragonflight to unlock sky flying perks, but War Within now lets you collect the mount Swarmite Skyhunter by collecting all the glyphs around Kazalgar. So again, handy notes does a quick job of this. Finally, the last two mounts are the Dauntless Imperial Lynx and the Machine Defense Unit. They drop from 2 new events, Spreading the Light and Awakening of the Machine. Completing it each week on multiple tunes will eventually get you these mounts. So, if you like the content, give us a sub, reach out on TikTok or Twitch, and happy farming.